Next is from Wayne Grolfine. Subject is Bischoff versus Hangman. Last week on Strictly Business, Eric Bischoff made some predictions for the rest of the 2023 wrestling year. He said that by December 31st, 2023, he thinks at least one of this group will no longer be under contract to AEW. CM Punk, Kenny Omega, Hangman Page, and the Young Bucks. When asked by his AEW shill co-host John Alba if he thinks they'll make the jump to WWE, Bischoff said he would be stunned to hear if Hangman Page is even on their radar. He pretty much buried him on everything such as his look, his matches, his promos, etc. Konnan, Disco, and Joe, what do you think about Bischoff's comments? Do you think it's possible that WWE would ever want to sign Hangman Page? Do they need him? What would he add? And why is Bill Body such a mark? I want you to answer this first. I want to answer this last.
Go ahead, Hangman Joe. Page. I'll let him answer first.
Go ahead, Joe. Hangman Page.
I think WWE would sign Hangman Page, and I think Eric, though he may not believe in him, enjoy him, think he's any good, whatever. I think he's a great athlete. He's always, from what I've seen, gotten crowd reactions. He's a talented guy. You might not like the butterfly genes and all that, but he is a talented guy. I think WWE would sign him. Yeah, obviously he's not small either. I could see him there.
All right, what about you, Cody?
What was the question?
It was, do you think it's possible?
WWE would ever want to sign Hangman's Page? What do you think about Eric's comments? And do you think they'll ever sign Page? Do they need him? And what would he add?
But he had said he was in some group of other guys, right? Like Omega.
Well, Bischoff said that in his opinion.
Oh, okay.
He thinks one of these four guys, one of these four, right. Bucks, Hangman, Omega, Punk, won't be with WCW at the end of the year. At the beginning of the next year.
I feel a lot like Joe. I mean, the butterfly jeans wasn't happening, and the other he was wearing, I don't know, some other stuff that I was like, what's going, flowers or something. I don't know no cowboys that dress like that. But the guy is over. He does wrestle good. He is very athletic. And he can cut a promo. I think they could do something with him. I'm not saying he's a top guy, but I think they could do something with him.
They could. Okay, but here's my criticisms of him and the things that the good and the bad. All right.
Right.
The good is he looks pretty good. Like he's got a good build. Looks like a professional wrestler. Got the hair. His work is decent. Okay, I think he still does too much of the. Actually, he doesn't do a lot of the. I don't know. I don't really. His matches don't stick out to me as like something that like I'm out of my way to see. Right. His vignettes in the back, his backstage vignettes stink. His in-ring promos when he's featured and talking something have been very good. Very weird that there's a kind of like a market. There's a difference in the two, and maybe it's because the guys he's interacting with aren't very good actors. They had him stuck in the doing the thing with the Dark Order forever, right? And then let's not forget we're a couple years away from when he was doing the drunk, which is kind of a silly gimmick. He was walking around with a drink everywhere. Which is just corny, right?
Oh, look, I drink.
Right. Think about that, right? Everybody forgot about that. And then he kind of he got away from that and then turned into like the metrosexual cowboy guy with like flowers on the jeans and like silly stuff it just didn't, I don't know. It was
the last time I saw him in AEW, he actually told me, tell Disco I can't quit him. I'm not sure what that meant, but he did send that message. Yes.
But I think he's just I think that maybe coming out of the thing with the drinking character, where he had a legit gimmick where he could play it like, hey, I'm a drunk. They would do all the vignettes. He'd be in the bar. Remember they did the stadium brawl thing, and they did a spot where they stopped. It was like, bro, that was kind of entertaining. I think when he got away from that, it's like, okay, now I got to kind of be a baby face. I'm kind of like, I think he's kind of, in his mind, he's kind of in a gray area.
Yeah. And I think that I don't know, maybe because a lot of those guys in the dressing room are friends from when they were in the Indies. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he's friends with the Dark Order, if Tony said, hey, go in there and give him a rub, but he somehow survived that because that did him no favors,
Yeah.
Remember when they used to...
He's Hangman Adam Page, and he's their cowboy character, right?
Right.
When and his gimmick literally like if he could have done Doc Holliday when he was doing the drinking thing, and stuff with the Southern drawl and kind of talk talk slow, but now he's just like a guy that's going out there dressed up as a cowboy. He's not a cowboy. And when he wears the cowboy clothes, he's wearing like cowboy clothes and flowers. It's like, dude, do you haven't you seen like a lot of what cowboys wear? They're kind of like more rugged than that. Like he's kind of like a model like a 2023 inclusive cowboy character for all it's just not bro, just be Adam Page if you're going to be if you're not going to do a cowboy character.
Try to take inspiration from the characters on Yellowstone. They're all 2023 cowboys.
Exactly.
They're throwbacks. They're rough.
Look right. They're kind of rugged. Right. It's there's nothing rugged.
And they still have a cool look to them too.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. And he's kind of he doesn't embrace that, which is why it's kind of like maybe just get rid of the Hangman cowboy gimmick. Just be Adam Page. But Adam Page is boring. Let me
ask you a question.
My advice. Go ahead. What was I going to say? My advice to this guy would be like, bro, kind of go back and let's embrace like an old school cowboy and try to do that. Like rugged. You're older,
or even a new school like they said on Yellowstone. Those are the young characters come off well.
Watch Yellowstone and then take inspiration from the character Rip.
Right.
He's like the second to Costner. He's the tough guy. He's no nonsense. All that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's popular. It's a popular show. Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. You had said that you like his hair, right?
I guess, yeah.
All right. So if he were to go into the Shake Shack and say, "Look, hey, just give me a shampoo. I'll take the free with the barbecue dipping sauce," would that be cool or no?
Edit that out, Joe. Next is from Jared Smith. The subject. Here we go. Subject is LAX.
That's
hey guys,
Yo, what up? This is Konnan, and I host Keeping It 100. My co-host Disco Inferno. Unfortunately,
well, I'd say you're my co-host.
Listen, every Thursday here on Spreaker, we talk pro wrestling, sports, movies, music, TV, pop culture, and some politics. It's everything the rest of the pro wrestling podcasts are not.
Tune in to hear myself, the superior one, educate and inform.
Tune in to hear me bury Disco.
That's very disrespectful.
Join us every Thursday on Spreaker and keep it 100. Boom!